Are you making these common mistakes that hold beginner runners back? Finding the right gear, picking the best apps, and mastering your pace can be overwhelming when you're just starting out. In this video, we're sharing 5 essential running tips for beginners. Avoid these common mistakes. Whether it's choosing the right shoes, staying motivated, or finding the perfect pre-run snack, we've got you covered. Don't miss these crucial tips that will help you kickstart your running journey. Make sure to subscribe to our channel for more friendly advice on these and other topics related to managing your energy.
Tip 1. Choose the right gear. Let's start with gear. Finding the right equipment is a personal journey that requires trial and error to determine what works best for you. 2 crucial items stand out for beginners: a quality pair of running shoes and a flip belt. Just like feet, running shoes come in various shapes and sizes. Some are designed for high arches, others for trails, and some even aim to replicate barefoot running. It's important to note that what works for one person might not work for another. However, there are some key factors to consider when choosing your pair. Can you wiggle your toes? You should be able to. Is your foot snug? It should feel secure but not too tight. And how about your pronation? Do your ankles roll inwards, overpronation, or outwards, underpronation when you run? If you're unsure about your running style, visit a specialty running store where they'll analyze your gait on a treadmill and recommend the best shoe for your feet. It may cost a bit more, but it's worth the investment. Alongside the right shoes, a flip belt is an invaluable accessory, providing a secure way to carry your essentials without disrupting your run. It keeps your phone, keys, and other small items snugly in place, allowing you to focus on your stride. With the right gear, you'll be well prepared to embark on your running journey. Let's talk about the flip belt. Before using it, finding a place for essentials while running was a constant struggle. Even though I don't carry much, things like keys, my identification card, and phone are always with me. Armbands were often too small for my phone, expensive, and rarely had room for keys. And workout clothes without pockets left me stuffing my essentials in awkward places, which isn't ideal. After some research, I discovered the flip belt and ordered it right away. It's a belt with snug pouches that securely hold everything while exercising. The pouches are roomy enough for my phone, tight enough to keep my cards safe, and even have a clasp for my keys. It stays in place, even with a significant difference between my waist and hips, and I've never lost an item while wearing it. It's been a game changer for keeping everything secure and within reach during a run.
Tip 2. Pre-run nutrition and fasted runs. One of the biggest hurdles new runners face is figuring out pre-run nutrition. The what and when of eating can feel overwhelming. Should you skip breakfast entirely? Pack in a huge meal? The answer, like gear choices, is individual. Here are 2 strategies that work well for many beginners. Some runners thrive on fasted morning runs. This means hitting the pavement without any food or fuel in the stomach, typically right after waking up. However, this approach isn't for everyone. Listen to your body. If running without eating leaves you feeling lightheaded or nauseous, explore other options. But for those who can handle it, running on an empty stomach can leave you feeling energized and ready to conquer the day. A light, carbohydrate-rich snack 30 to 60 minutes before your run can be another great option. Simple choices like a banana, apple, or similar fruits provide a quick energy boost without the heaviness of a full meal. Experiment with different snacks to find what works best for you and keeps you feeling comfortable and fueled during your run.
Tip 3. Pick the right running apps. The third thing beginners should know about is which apps to use. With so many available, it can be overwhelming to figure out which ones will actually be useful. After searching and trying many apps, I found 3 essential apps that every beginner should know about from the start. Keep in mind that this advice is based on the Android platform, so that the experience might differ on iOS. The first app is Runtastic. It's one of many tracking apps offering features like pace monitoring, route mapping, audio cues for distance, and calorie counting. Its user-friendly interface and reliable performance set it apart, avoiding the bugs and glitches found in other apps. It's simple, intuitive, and provides all the necessary information for tracking your runs. The second app to consider is Couch to 5K. Designed for those with little to no running background, this app guides beginners through a structured program of intervals between jogging and walking, gradually building endurance over 9 weeks. With just 3 workouts a week, each lasting around 30 minutes, users can progress from their couch to completing a 5K run. The program starts with manageable jogging and walking intervals, helping ease into a consistent running routine without overwhelming the body. It's simple to use, intuitive to follow, and a reliable tool for anyone just starting out. The third app worth exploring is Zombies. Run. This unique app transforms running into an interactive game. Set in the middle of a fictional zombie apocalypse, users become runners collecting virtual supplies for a small township while evading zombies. The immersive storyline unfolds like an interactive podcast, where players listen to audio missions and complete tasks during their run. It combines the excitement of a game with fitness motivation, making the experience far more engaging and enjoyable than a routine workout. The app includes over 200 missions, various interval training options, and the ability to build your township with the supplies collected during runs.
Tip 4. Pace and motivation. Two crucial factors that go hand in hand for beginner runners are pace and motivation. It's easy for newcomers to start running too quickly, especially if they're unfamiliar with their optimal pace. However, when the pace is too fast, that burning sensation sets in quickly, the heart races uncomfortably, and catching a breath becomes challenging. This often leads to slowing down or stopping entirely, resulting in frustration and defeat. To avoid this, finding a sustainable pace that allows for consistent progress while still feeling comfortable is crucial. Maintaining motivation is just as important. Setting achievable goals and celebrating small victories can help you stay committed. Recognize that progress takes time, and building gradually is better than burning out early.
Tip 5. Slow down and stay consistent. If there's one crucial tip for beginners, it's to slow down. Pay attention to your brisk walking speed and how comfortably you can hold a conversation at that pace. Gradually increase your pace to a gentle jog and get used to how your body feels moving at that speed. Remember to breathe. Instead of aiming for speed, focus on distance. The biggest challenge in the running isn't your legs giving out, sweat dripping down your face, or your earbuds falling out. It's your mind telling you to stop. Combat this by setting small goals. I'll take a break at the end of this song. Then, I'll make it to that light pole. And finally, let me get around the corner of this block first. Setting these incremental targets keeps you going, one step at a time. In reality, your body will often tell you that you can't do it, and overcoming that voice can be a challenge. Sometimes pushing through doesn't work, and that's okay too. What matters is that at the end of each run, regardless of the distance or how it went, you can feel proud simply because you got up and moved. Running is about asserting control, showing your body who's in charge, and deciding to keep going until you choose to stop.
If you found these tips helpful, give this video a thumbs up and leave a comment with your favourite running app or gear. Don't forget to subscribe for more motivation and wellness hacks to keep you moving positively forward. See you next time.